Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new series, Season 1 of Vanilla Minecraft. Now, we are doing several series, and actually, let us go ahead and create our new world. Go like this. Yeah, do it this way. Survival, generate default. Looks good. Hold on, seed. Done. Okay, so let me go ahead and get talking now. So we are going to be doing, I don't know, at least 3, maybe 4. Well, we might be doing more than that. Quite a few series. But to begin with, we are doing 2. We have Dying Light, which should be up very shortly for you guys to watch. And then we're going to have Vanilla Minecraft. I'm looking at doing a single player modded Minecraft series, which is probably going to be using the Etho pack that came out not too terribly long ago. They finally got it up on the Feed the Beast launcher, so I'll be able to get that. We'll probably be running that as well. And how long do I have? Okay, good. Just want to make sure my timer and everything was started. And I know this beginning part's actually very boring for you, so let me just grab a little bit more wood. Let's get up top and take a look around our world, shall we? And then we'll begin. In this world, there's a couple things I want to accomplish. Very first thing is, I do want to make it something I'd be very kind of proud of to come back through and walk through and look at everything that we've accomplished together. So, I'm not a very good, per se, above ground builder, but we are going to try our damnedest to do it. So, we got that. We want to make it look good from the outside, and we want to accomplish a lot. Now, it's going to take a lot of time to do that, and one of the main projects that we're going to have to keep on record pretty quick is I want to know every time I die. Like, I want to make a graveyard, in essence. So, let's see. We are surrounded by forest. On. Dark forest over there. Mushrooms, food. Yeah, let's go over there. We should be able to get food. But a graveyard, in essence. I don't know how I'll do all the details per se. Like, for example, you make a tombstone, you can write on the tombstone what happened, but if you use a sign, you can't get into too much detail. But there's no good way to put a book that's gonna make it look like it's still a tombstone. Cave sound. So I'm just not sure how I want to do that, but I do want to keep record of every death, and I'd prefer to have every death on camera. Ooh, low like spike for some random reason. Thank you. Yeah, every death on record, and like I said, I would love to have a graveyard. I think it'd be a really cool thing to come back and look on and see every time I died in the world in one place. You're gonna be stingy, aren't you? Ooh, there you go. This is actually a really good thing to have for a starter, food-wise. Okay, so with that in mind, I'm just gonna go get some tools together, mostly stone since we're about. Hey, look, a pig died. Above ground, collect a little furnace, get this chicken and pork cooked up, so we can eat that as well while we're underground. I'll probably be eating mushrooms above ground since they don't. Well, takes up 3 spaces, but does really good saturation. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But right now, I'm going to do some collecting here, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I've done a little bit of preparing, and I figured I would talk to you guys for a little bit about our plans while I dig into the bowels of the earth. So, channel wise, we are definitely getting it all up and running again. We did have a huge delay, which I feel really bad about. Shit! Oh my god. How did I not die? Oh. Oh. I'm glad I was recording. You guys would have never believed that if I hadn't been recording. Oh. Okay. So, yeah. So we plan on doing a lot of things right off the bat, and our channel did suffer there for, I think, a couple months now. I feel so bad about it. Biggest issue was finding opportunity to record, which, yeah, still hasn't alleviated itself. It really will alleviate itself when my wife and I finally get this plot of land that we're looking at, get our house built and move into it. So we got a ways to go for that. But we got a couple things in our favor right now. My wife did just start a new job who shifted her hours a bit more towards the evening, which will give me more opportunity, particularly on Fridays, which is what I'm doing today. And that'll give me a couple hours every Friday easy, and every throughout the week as well, just not to the same extent. I hate granite. To record. So we got that going for us, and I can record at least on a reoccurring Friday basis, and I'll keep the channel running. Now, if you guys really want to see even more from me than what I can produce in this one day, you got to show the love. Get likes out there so it puts me up in the search ratings so more people will find me. Share the channel. That's the big one. And that will help tremendously. Get us shared out there, get more people watching, and that will really kind of prove it to my wife that this is worthwhile. Because I'm doing this, mostly, honestly, I'm doing this kind of for me because I'm here playing games. You're watching. But I know how much entertainment you get from watching anyways. Because I personally watch a ton. And most people don't believe how much I watch. For example, your cell phone usages, right? Wrong button. Data wise, most people are limited to what, 3 gigs, 4 gigs a month, or they share like 10 with their family or something like that. I don't share it with anybody on my plan. I have my own individual, right? And I have one of the old unlimited plans from Verizon, okay, that aren't available anymore. Now, because of this, I tend to abuse my plan, and I have this month, actually my cycle ends tonight to start the next month, used 200 and I think it was 22 gigs last time I checked. Now I do a little bit of tethering, and that's where the majority of it honestly goes. But I have over, what was it, 60? You know what? Let me just pull it up right quick. Just nobody sneak up on me while I'm doing this. Go back to last month. Yeah, so 65 gigs of usage to the YouTube app on my phone alone. That should give you a pretty good idea of how much I actually use my phone. Or watch YouTube, rather. So I'm there with you guys, supporting my favorites, doing what I do. Beyond that, we are going to be doing multiple series instead of just, one Minecraft one or 2 Minecraft ones. We are going to do that, but we are also looking at doing a Dying Light series, which I mentioned earlier. Where is this cave at? Oh, does it have... doesn't really have a good option for setting up my speakers. Ooh, is that... No, that was just a lighting thing. Ooh, iron. But yeah, we're gonna be doing Dying Light. Actually, I got a sticky note over here. So vanilla Minecraft, modded Minecraft is actually not on here. We may do some more of this, the Mineplex or another server. Dying Light. If you guys want it, I can do a Sims 4 as well. Another big one I'm thinking about doing, this is something I kind of just personally want to do anyways, is do a Let's Play all the way through all of the Assassin's Creed games. Now, I do have the majority of them already on Xbox, so I already have a capture card. I will do it probably on the Xbox itself. I checked there. Where is this damn cave? And I may just do all of them on the Xbox since it would just be kind of a consistency thing for it. But yeah, I have 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, and Black Flag. I believe there's only 2 versions I don't have, and one of them is Unity, if I'm not mistaken, and Rogue. So, no worries there. We can definitely obtain those, especially if this... Have I seriously not found any coal yet? I might step up here and dig around a little bit more because I hear him. But that would be really fun to do, in my opinion. So let me know what you think about that, because that one's not a set deal, but it'd be something fun to do. But every series, especially the first episode, something that you really like, leave that like on there. Let me know that you like it. And keep liking it, honestly. Now, if there's something you don't like, something you want to question me on, feel free to comment. I will respond to as many comments as I can. And if we get enough regular ones coming in, I definitely will start doing 1 or 2 comments a day at least in the episodes themselves. I have lost this cave. Cave still. Oh, and let me know what other games or series you guys want me to do. Because that's a big thing there. I can look at a game, think it might be fun, or think it might be terrible, but you guys might enjoy it more, or know games that are actually really fun to do that I don't know. And I'd be more than happy to at least try a game for you guys. So let me know. Let me check my record time. I know we've been doing kind of some really... Why am I still doing that? Kind of tedious work here. But this is the beginning. It all starts here. You are like right there in my ear. It's driving me insane. I hear the skeleton, hear the zombie, and the spider. All these Minecraft series you have to start somewhere. And I haven't done enough of this vanilla Minecraft without creative. I really need to do more. Alright, we're going surface. Because I've, dabbled in creative, and then I wouldn't go back to vanilla. And the challenge of vanilla is really here. And right now we are on normal difficulty. I don't want to lock it because I might want to make it harder. But we got the typical goals, make home base, travel to the nether, get the fortresses, blaze rods, blah, 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 the end, and the withers, all that jazz. And we are almost nighttime again. You know what? That's a How about that? Give me the first one. Come on. But one thing I would really like to include in our series is mini challenges, or kind of challenges suggested by you guys. And we'll make a book in game that has the whole list of them checked off, not checked off as they're done. I think it'd be kind of cool. You know, viewer submitted challenges that we have achieved. Let's just get this lit up real quick and that. I need to shave a layer off of that too. That would be really cool. Yeah. So leave comments what you want me to do, what you want to see out of this episode. I hate you. And what challenges you guys may think need to come. But let me know what you think. And I will be back here in just a moment. So I'm back. I checked how long we've been recording since I turned off my timer by accident. But we are at a good, 15, 16 minutes. That will be good for today. And I'm going to be doing a lot of off-camera work on this world just to get us rolling. Because I know you guys do not want to see this every single episode. It's terrible, not great for video content, and just straight up boring. But that is the life of vanilla Minecraft. But thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Back off.